It's been another thrilling weekend of Premier League football, and today's focus is on two major fixtures making headlines, Arsenal versus West Ham, and of course, the one everyone's talking about, Man United versus Sunderland. Let's dive into the action and see how both games unfolded, the key moments, and what these results could mean going forward. We'll start at Old Trafford, where Manchester United hosted Sunderland. From the opening whistle, United looked sharp, confident, and hungry to make a statement. It didn't take long for them to break the deadlock. In just the 8th minute, Mason Mount struck with precision, giving Manchester United an early lead. It was a perfect start for Erik Ten Hag's side, who immediately took control of the tempo and forced Sunderland onto the back foot. Sunderland, to their credit, tried to respond quickly. They pressed high and looked for counterattacking opportunities, but United's backline, featuring De Ligt, Euro, and Luke Shaw, stood strong. The home fans didn't have to wait long for a second goal. In the 31st minute, Benjamin Sesko doubled United's advantage with a powerful finish, making it 2-0. Old Trafford erupted, and United were cruising. One of the standout moments came when Bruno Fernandes nearly made it 3. His curling effort looked destined for the top corner, but Sunderland goalkeeper Roos made an outstanding save, tipping the ball onto the post. Ahmad, following up on the rebound, couldn't convert with his header, and Sunderland survived a major scare. Sunderland did manage a few moments of promise. They tried to exploit the flanks, testing United's defensive discipline, but they struggled to create clear chances. Case Moreau controlled the midfield well, cutting off passing lanes and dictating the rhythm of play. Mount's creativity and Sesko's movement gave United constant attacking options, keeping the visitors under pressure. At halftime, Manchester United led 2-0, fully deserving their advantage. Sunderland looked frustrated and out of ideas, while United's fans were enjoying a dominant display. In the second half, United continued to manage the game smartly. They didn't need to overextend. Instead, they kept possession, moved the ball with patience, and maintained control. It was a professional performance from start to finish, one that showcased their growing confidence this season. Now, shifting to the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal faced West Ham in a tense and tactical encounter. The match began with high energy from both sides. Arsenal pushed forward with intent, looking to use their pace on the wings through Bukayo Saka and Leandro Trossard. Early on, it looked like Arsenal had found a breakthrough when Saka scored, but the goal was ruled out for offside after a quick VAR check. That decision kept the game goalless, but Arsenal continued to dominate possession. Erik came close with a volley from inside the box that sailed just over the bar, a moment that had Arsenal fans holding their breath. West Ham, meanwhile, were well organized defensively and showed flashes of danger on the counter. Players like Jared Bowen and Lucas Paqueta tried to break through Arsenal's backline, testing their composure under pressure. There was a worrying moment for Arsenal when Martin Odegaard went down after a challenge and needed treatment. It looked like he might have to come off, but the captain managed to continue, though he wasn't quite at his best after that knock. Arsenal kept pushing, but West Ham's defense, especially Mavropanos and Kilman, held firm, frustrating the Gunners' attacking rhythm. Despite all of Arsenal's pressure, West Ham stayed disciplined and compact. Declan Rice faced his former club and battled hard in midfield, trying to open up play for Arsenal, but clear chances were limited. As the first half came to a close, the score remained 0-0, Arsenal dominant in possession but without a breakthrough. In the second half, Arsenal kept searching for that decisive moment. The fans urged them on as Saka and Trossard combined well, but the final ball just wasn't there. West Ham occasionally threatened on the counter through Somerville and Fulkrug, showing they weren't content to simply defend. It became a game of patience and precision, where one mistake or moment of brilliance could decide it. While Arsenal pushed hard, the story of the day was happening up north at Old Trafford. Man United versus Sunderland proved to be a statement game for United. Their attack looked fluid, the defense composed, and the midfield balanced. Mason Mount's goal reminded fans why he's such an important addition, while Sesko continued to build confidence as a reliable finisher. Bruno Fernandes' leadership and creativity kept United ticking throughout. Sunderland, on the other hand, will take some lessons from this match. They showed flashes of determination, but lacked the finishing touch needed at this level. Their goalkeeper, Rolfs, was arguably their best performer, making several key saves to prevent a heavier defeat. As the full-time whistle blew, Manchester United walked away comfortable winners. A 2-0 victory that could easily have been more, and a performance that suggests they're hitting form at the right time. The win keeps them in the top 4 conversation and gives supporters plenty of optimism heading into the next fixtures. In summary, it was a day of mixed emotions across the Premier League. Arsenal were left frustrated after being held by a stubborn West Ham defense, while Manchester United showed class and control in a convincing 2-0 win over Sunderland. The result keeps the Red Devils' momentum building and adds more excitement to the Premier League story this season. That's all for today's roundup of Arsenal versus West Ham and Man United versus Sunderland. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more football analysis and updates from every big match weekend.